But some of you will get caught up in this trap of constantly learning because you're afraid to sit down with one model, follow the rules, stick to that process, and let it yield whatever experience is intended for you. And then you have a baseline. That's why I could literally give out a model every single day. And some of you want me to do that. But the only thing it's going to do is it's like a dog in a meat market. You ain't going to know what to do. You're going to run around and you just chase everything. Instead of simply sitting down and saying, you know what? I'll just have a filet. Thank you. And I've done that with the 2022 model. I've done that just recently with the silver bullet model. I have lots more coming, but you don't have to have anything else. The optimal trade entry was enough. OTE pattern, the flagship that was on my YouTube channel. That's enough. The 2022 model, that's enough. You can use it in every session. London, New York, PM session. You can use it in London close. You can trade it in Forex. You can trade it in futures. You can trade it in crypto. You can trade it in whatever the you want to trade it in. It works. There's no excuse. You have zero excuse not to have some baseline by now. You should have some kind of experience to be able to say, you know what? This works. And I have to work on refining it, but I know it works because I've seen it in back testing, looking at where it has done this in the past. I tell you what time to look for these things to form. That way you're not just going around and looking at charts blindly. Go right to these specific times of the day. That's where it's going to form. For those people that go back in their old data and their old charts and they study that, they see it, they don't need me to do 50 examples of that. They don't need to see me do it live 50 times a week. They're sold on the idea. Okay, there's something here. It merits more investigation because I see the evidence of this thing occurring. It's not contrived. It's not conjectured. It's not made up. It's not fabricated. It's really happening every day. And once you see that, you don't need to have anybody else to cheerlead for you. You know, okay, there's something here. I'm going to mine that. So I give you just a few models so that way you go in and you now start working on the skill sets that are required. Not veering off course, hopping from one PD array, one approach, fair value gap, inversion value gap, breakers, market maker models, buy, sell. There's 1,000 things out there that I teach. Every individual one of them is a model. Every single one of them is an individual model. But I give you, this is the best way to learn. I'm allowing you to pick your weapon. I've opened my arsenal doors. So here it is. Look what I have here. Pick your weapon. But nothing changes when it comes to time. Time of day, these things occur at specific times, certain days of the week, certain weeks of the month, certain month of the year. I'm allowing you to bring your personality, your personal influence, because you're the problem and you're the last puzzle piece. See, some of you are sitting around here, you're writing diligent notes, you're doing this, you're doing that, and that's wonderful. But you're all waiting for that last penny to drop. The last ICT puzzle piece. And then it's all going to come together. It's all going to be crystal clear. Once he tells me this one PD, the 81 PD arrays, final last one. That's it. That's it. That's the Holy Grail. No, it's not. If you walked over to your mirror right now, look at yourself real quick. That's the final puzzle piece. And it's always been you. You're the reason why you succeed, and you're the reason why you haven't succeeded yet. And ultimately, you and you alone are the only reason why you're going to fail. That's not me talking down to you. That's me telling you the way it is. That's just the way it is. Are you coming to me for a constant dose of something new, but have done nothing with what I've already given you?
All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody feeling today? Happy Monday, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Say what's up in the chat, like the stream. You guys know the drill. What's up, Ahmed? What's up, MJ? What's up, Mad Buyer? Good morning, Alex, Shahir, Melda. Good morning. What's up, Nas Lover, Kvan Chan, MT Sashin, Alex, Stav. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, boys and girls. Good to see yous. Good to see yous. Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend. Thank God it's Monday, boys and girls. What's up, Sixel, Jorno, Humze, Azizul, Saul, Lorenzo, Ali, Bill. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. What's up, Money Glitch? Good to see you, man. Good morning, Nika. I should have stayed in bed, says Nico. Oh, no. Don't tell me you already are putting trades on, Nika. Is that what I'm hearing? Happy new haircut. Appreciate it, Ahmad. Hey. Thank you much. All right, boys and girls, let's dive into the charts, if you guys don't mind. Obviously, today is No News Monday, day before CPI. So, obviously, looking forward to this week. CPI tomorrow. Just a heads up, boys and girls, I believe we will have Brett Simba on the stream tomorrow morning as well. So, we'll be tackling CPI together. Probably doing some giveaways and some other fun shit on stream, boys and girls. So, don't miss that. PPI Wednesday. Core retail sales Thursday. And then Friday, we got some consumer sentiment news as well. So today is really the only day that is, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, maybe we'll get something, maybe we won't. But I would definitely say today's a good day to probably, obviously, be cautious. Probably save some of your ammunition for the rest of the week. Probably don't blow it all today, but you know, to each their own. So I'm going to go into today with high caution and just kind of see what we get. I'm totally expecting that I could not take a trade today. So if that is how it plays out, that's how it plays out. Not really going to be too concerned one way or the other. So far this morning, or as of literally just now, market just opened up And just before market open, we're seeing this trade higher here through the new week opening gap. So new week opening gap. I'll just go ahead and mark it out. Well, actually, I think I saved a different template if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. I believe so. Aha. Aha. Yes. Yes, yes. All right, weekly open here. All right, so new week opening gap is being traded above right now here on the NASDAQ currently. ES is right now wicking the high of its new week opening gap. But again, more of a, I mean, we'll see what price does. Right now, it's moving pretty good with some heavy displacement from the looks of it at the moment. So looking at looking at the price action here, I'm going to mark out this Friday high as well. We'll see if price wants to get up there. Otherwise, if this pump doesn't sustain itself, I'm going to be looking for price to probably retrace towards the London lows. Not necessarily going to be demanding that we get there. We did SMT here with the lows here between ES and NQ. Sorry, I'm kind of blocking the ES chart here, but SMT here between ES and NQ at the lows. Sponsoring this move higher. Otherwise, if we end up getting long, I'm going to be looking to probably attack Friday high. But let's just see what we get here. I'm interested to see if we just leave a big rejection block here on the 15 and then we see price kind of sell back down into this range. But again, today could be one of those days where we get this big pump at the open and we get just a big nothing burger after that too. So we will soon find out, boys and girls. Looking at the poll in the chat, we've got 140 votes. Oh, where are we at? 48% bullish today. All right. I thought for sure that the day before CPI, bad price action choppy was going to get the most votes. I feel like a lot of people are taking the day off. I thought about it, but I took Friday off, so I can't do that to you. I can't just be taking every day off. You know what I'm saying? So we're here, boys and girls, and we'll make the best of it. Bitcoin is going crazy. What is are we pumping this morning still? We hit 123 last night. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's been pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. My crypto portfolio is like very close to a milestone mark. We're knocking on the door of 250, boys and girls. Knocking on the door. We'll see if we can get there. Here is one thing. Just this was kind of my analyses on the BTC. Oops, shit. This was my analyses on BTC. Kind of going into this run. Basically just projecting this move from the last manipulation down here. We're hitting -1 standard deviations of this range, above 120K. So we'll see what kind of price action forms, I guess, from here. Otherwise, 2 standard deviations is up above 175. And that would be like if we were to be getting up into these price levels, probably around like November. I probably am going to start looking to take some profit off the table on the crypto portfolio. Is going to be my plan. But anyway, yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see. I'm never going to be mad about that. Hopefully you guys are also enjoying some of this rally. and new all-time highs. So it's been fun. Long road coming, man. Especially if you were anybody that held your crypto from 2020, 2021, all the way through the freaking bear market in 22 and 23, and then to hold it all and let it come all the way back and add to your positions. It's been good. It has been good. I cannot complain. And obviously the gift that we got after the tariffs with the market crash, nice ability to add to the portfolios, whether it was in the stock market, the crypto market. Hopefully you guys took advantage. We were talking about it on stream, so hopefully many of you guys did. I did get a new haircut, Zins, yes. Or Nins, not Zins. Yes, I did. Thank you for noticing. Yep. Got the ears lowered. Consistency target on eval. I made $1,504 first day. Now it's saying I have to make $8.80. Do I have to hit the target goal of 3K, then an extra $8? Yes. That is correct, Ryan. Hope the alts will follow. Yeah, you know, I got a few alts technically, but they have been quite disappointing. The Bitcoin dominance, it's been something. I got minus 1590 on the 50K Top Step Express account. Okay. Sorry to hear that, Daniel. I drive a 2023 BMW 330iX M Sport. W held through the flash dump. I'd say you deserve that. Thanks, Carlos. Yeah. Yeah, it's impressive when you consider the fact that like this portfolio went from like in 2020 to 21. It went up to like my peak I was like 160-ish. And that I let it come all. I took zero profit off the table. I let it come all the way back down against me. That same portfolio went down to like below 30,000. I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, bro. Fuck. So I was really kicking myself for not taking any profit on anything. But can't sell at that point, boys and girls. So all you got to do is diamond hand that shit, and if anything, add more to the position. And I feel like I was able to do that. So we're back. We are back. It's been good. It's been good. I don't know if I'm ever gonna sell my Bitcoin though. I could maybe take profit on everything else. I just feel like I should just never touch it. You know what I mean? We are 8 minutes into the open here, boys and girls. And to me, looking like we're potentially about to see a strong rejection here from the after closing the new week opening gap. We will see. We will see. We will see. The chat is bullish today, though. The chat is bullish today. If you're surprised by that, but you're probably not. Dum da dum da dum da dum da da da. Did you have a job while trading? Not a job necessarily, but I mean, I had other streams of income. I was in network marketing, direct sales, from 2016 to 2022. So that was my main income source, I guess, throughout my early 20s, I guess. What account size do you recommend for funded? It really kind of just depends. I wouldn't say there's like a best. Obviously, once you're into the funded stage, you could make the argument that just having more margin is always the right answer. But honestly, it really doesn't matter. Just whatever account size you get, just look at the account for whatever margin you have available, right? And trade your risk management based on that. Don't trade it based on, oh, it's a 50K, a 100K, a 150K. It's like, no, you either have, 2,000 drawdown, 3,000 drawdown, 4,500, 6,000, whatever it is, and manage that, right? Especially with now, like all these firms you can copy trade on, right? You can have multiple accounts. So even if you go for the smaller accounts, like, dude, the profits add up. It doesn't matter if you're making $200, $300, $400, $500 a trade. You don't need to make a lot of money per trade or even per day, especially when you're copy traded across like 5 accounts. I feel like it adds up very quickly. So it's really just up to you, your personal budget, I guess, for buying accounts. There's no right or wrong answer. I guess if you're looking at, in some cases, firms have, you'll have a little bit more drawdown compared to the profit target on the 50 case. But that's not true everywhere. I am 29, Tweak. They call me Unk status, but when World War III was about to break out, they weren't calling me Unk status anymore. But I guess I'm kind of Unk status, unfortunately. Babyface, at least. I've been working on growing this facial hair my whole life. It's finally starting to come in. Yeah, I can take a look at gold in a little bit, Lindsay. I'm just watching this right now. 15-minute candle is about to close. And you can see that we're kind of reversing this whole move. Just waiting to see. I kind of want to see this 5-minute flip. And then would maybe look to frame like a 15-minute power of 3 here at the end of the 9 o'clock hour here. Maybe see a 15-minute wick up. See if we can get maybe a distribution for like these lows in here and potentially these London lows. We'll see what we get. Looking like we're flipping this 5 though, most likely. I mean, we're not really waiting around too much, are we? Straight up and now straight down. We are not waiting around. I'm going to mark out the London low. Hold on, price. Come on now. This is you know, when you get like the kind of the seeky and destroy type price conditions too, this is kind of just what price does. It just like runs away. I feel like if you're gonna trade any like seek and destroy type condition, you have to basically trade like turtle soups. I feel like, or inversions, and just buckle your seatbelts. I mean, look at this. Also as well, I guess just from a little bit higher time frame perspective on the weekly, an area that I'm looking at this week is the was it the weekly? Yeah. This weekly fair value gap that was left down in here. Interested in this level this week. I thought I marked this out, but maybe I deleted it. So weekly low and fair value gap in here. Weekly low. So 582. You know, I guess from a higher time frame perspective, this would be something you'd like to see to stay bullish, right? Trade down into here, hold this, and just keep trucking for new highs. Would be the idea, boys and girls. I don't think we get down there today, but I could see tomorrow us trading down there with CPI and then creating the low of the week potentially. It would make a lot of sense to me. I mean, look at this, guys. 15-minute candle about to close. Jesus. Huh. Well. Gosh. I don't know. Let's see if this 15-minute candle can manipulate and create an upper wick here, I guess. I don't know. I mean, otherwise, if it just sells to the London low, I'm going to be looking to take this back higher, most likely. I don't know. Let's see what we get. Anyway. Yeah, if anybody, I mean, let me just see. Where could you have maybe you took shorts here from the inversion. BPR here. I don't think we tapped it, but Jesus. This would have been... This would have been some... Another new week opening gap low. And through these lows here. Yeah, if you guys caught that, congrats. Wow. You're looking at like, yeah, 9 minutes. 9-10 minutes into opening bell there. Is the day done already? God, I hope not. Maybe. Oh, it might be. That might be all she wrote, folks. No. We'll see what we get. But yeah, it might be all but over, folks. It might be all but over. You can go back to bed now. Yeah, not letting anyone get in. Yeah, I mean, that's a little early for me. I mean, not that to say that I never take early entries, but that's not really a trade that I would have. I don't feel too big a FOMO, I guess is what I'm trying to say right now. Just more so fascinated by it, you know? It's like watching a car crash. It's not pretty, but how do you look away? You know what I mean? Hey, Tyler, can you share your struggle when you blew accounts? Need some motivation. Can I share the struggle when you blew accounts? Well, here is some motivation for you. I'll try to be genuine and not be sarcastic, but the reality is every account that I've ever blown, if I'm being just completely honest, had nothing to do with my ability to read price action and to actually trade. Every time I've ever blown an account has been simply due to me having a lack of self-control and a discipline. So what is the good news there? The good news there is that it is all in your own control to fix those issues. Because at the end of the day, we don't control the price action, but we do control when we click the button. So that's the good news. The good news is the ball is in your court. So if I were you, and if it's becoming like a perpetual problem, I would say implement some very strict and stern rules that you must follow at all times until you get back to a place of consistency or get to a place of consistency. 1 trade a day, 2 trades a day, whatever it is, something that's going to prevent you from doing whatever your biggest kryptonite is. If your biggest kryptonite is over trading, you need to put that kind of a rule in place. No more than 1 or 2 trades a day. That's it. Pick 1 session. Do not trade never trade outside of that 1 session, ever. 1 or 2 trades. If your first trade is a winning trade, you're done. If your first trade's a loser, maybe you allow yourself to take 1 more trade, but you cannot. You just got to put a rule in place, some sort of structure in place that is going to prevent you from doing the things that you're currently doing that are hurting you, and just build off that. Because clearly what is currently taking place isn't working, right? So that's it. That's what I would say, you know. I blew my live account. I took a step back, got another account, and I'm going to make it with strict rule. Thanks, Tyler. All right, missed it. Good luck, dude. But here's what I will say, just to wrap a bow on that. Listen, No one's ever going to be asking you what color your Bugatti is if you quit now. If you quit now, all the doubters, all the haters, they're all going to be right. And I don't know about you guys, but I would much rather be homeless living in a cardboard box in the fucking ditch below a bridge before I ever let any of those fuckers get the satisfaction of being able to say, told you so. The only people that now tell me, told you so, are the people in the chat when I'm in a short and they're in a long and I get stopped out and they say, told you so. That's the only people that will have the ability to say, I told you so, ever. You understand me? And that's that. Oh, that's good. So yeah, boys, I'm gonna need you to strap up, strap them nuts to your chest, grab your coffee, put on your big boy pants. Let's frickin' do the damn thing, all right? This shit ain't for the weak. But that's why you're doing it and they're not. You understand? Good. Glad we're on the same page. Well, boys. Well, this is pretty wild. Pretty wild price action we're getting here. Whips on back and forth. Just tearing through this new week opening gap. Left and right. We are SMTing this high at the moment. If anyone cares. We'll see what that means here shortly, I guess. Macro starting here. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. So we traded down, took out these internal lows, and now we're seeing this hourly gap be held. Which makes me feel like we could maybe see this move continue to the upside, but I'm really at a loss right now. This is kind of what we expected for day before CPI, just some madness here. What about Israel? What about Israel? Let me know. I might have missed something earlier while I was yapping, but yeah, what about him? Yeah, I know, Melda. It's listen, it's a real thing. You know what's funny? I posted that on TikTok, and somebody actually made an account called user12346969 and commented, "I told you, bro," which is just hilarious. That's actually when are you coming to India? Probably never. But never. I mean, I guess never say never, but probably not. I don't. It's definitely not in my plans. Definitely don't be expecting me to be there anytime soon. But maybe someday. Good luck taking a stab short. Yeah, this is just I don't see anything. I just don't see anything that I'm feeling real too confident in right now. Like I said, I think I would lean maybe. This is just me. I'm just speaking all out here, I guess. But the way that this has held in this candle, I mean, we're closing this hourly in 5 minutes. It should close bullish, I would think. And yeah, I might just lean towards trading back to these recent highs again. But this has been pretty wild. This has been pretty wild, boys and girls. The only thing that's a little bit interesting about it, like if we do get more of like a seek and destroy type of a profile today, which would be obviously kind of what we expect. No news Monday, day before CPI, you know, be a good day for it. And when I looked at charts this morning, I'm seeing obviously London manipulated Asia highs and lows, right? So kind of already building up this broadening formation. So it's interesting because of that. You could probably be like, man, I feel like we should come for these London lows. So I definitely understand that thought process as well. But that's only if you're looking at it from the lens of like, we're 100% going to see a seek and destroy type of a profile. And this is going to just come back and manipulate the other end of this range. Let's see, maybe. Like I said, it's just one of those days where you just kind of have to be extremely cautious, very picky. Maybe you end up not taking any trades at all if you can't frame something that you think makes sense. And definitely one of those days where if you come away green, you're just going to be feeling good about yourself. But let me know, yeah, guys. Let me know your guys' bias. I know most people are bullish, so I know that. But after seeing a little bit of price play out now, we are almost 30 minutes into the opening range. Let me know if your guys' opinions have changed at all. Do you guys have an opinion of that we just see price trade higher towards like Friday high as a potential draw? Or do you guys feel like, yes, this will still manipulate back down and we're going to see seek and destroy profile set in here? Let me know how we're feeling after about, what, 26, 27 minutes into the open. Come to Israel. Maybe I would come to Israel. I don't know. I'm not kissing the wall though. I'm not putting a yarmulke on my head. Bitcoin's doing great, William. Fantastic. Hopefully it stays that way. Come to Africa. I've been to Africa once. I was at the pyramids in Egypt. Got to ride a camel. That was fun. Stop roasting your viewers. I'm not roasting my viewers. I'm just not coming to India. You know what I'm saying? I did nothing against them, dude. Nothing against them. I love my fellow Indians. Bro. Bro, why will you not come to India? Oh, God. What percentage would you recommend on the $2,000 drawdown account? What percentage? It just how many trades, Bill, are you willing to lose before you blow the account? Divide your drawdown by that. So if it's 10, you're risking $200 per trade, right? You'd have to lose 10 trades in a row to blow the account. If you want to be a little bit more risky, you could do more, right? You could do 5 trades, 6 trades, right? But I would give yourself some room, unless your plan is to literally full port, which is a whole different. I guess that's completely different altogether. But I would say give yourself room for some losses. But that was half Chinese. Yeah, I know. Sometimes when I just get the accent going, sometimes you never know what you're gonna get. It's like the Uno wild card. All girls are El Grande. What? Oh. You know what's funny? I don't know. Like, I'm gonna preface this by saying I appreciate everybody that's good humored in the chat. I always say that, like, if you get offended by jokes, whether they be slightly edgy, maybe slightly on the racist side of things, not like true racism, but like, you guys know what I'm saying, a little bit of sense of humor goes a long way. And I always say that if you get offended by anything I say as a joke, or if I whip out the Indian accent, I mean, shit, maybe trading's not for you. I would like, dude, NASDAQ's gonna hurt your feelings more than I ever will. Let's be honest. This chart will rip your heart out and stomp on it, dude. So you gotta be willing to, you know what I mean? But so I will say that. I will say that. I saw an AI video yesterday on I don't know if it was Instagram or if it was on TikTok, but it was like first of all, these AI videos are getting out of hand, and they're good. I wish I knew how to make them, but maybe down the road. But I saw this video yesterday of this nice, respectable Indian family, and the son is like posting on his social media, taking his first shower, and the dad barges in the bathroom, and he's just like, "No son of mine, no son of mine will shower." Oh God, I'm sorry. That shit's funny, dude. It's just funny. I mean, what do you want me to say? You want me to say it's not funny? And it's not even like disrespect. It's just, don't you guys have a sense of humor at all? You know what I'm saying? Holy cow. Jeez. Oh God. Like, why are people so funny? It's hilarious. Sorry. And just so you know, I can take it as well as I can give it. That's the whole point, right? You got to be a good sport about it, right? If you can make fun of others, you got to let people make fun of you too, dude. That's why I trade live, so you guys can make fun of me. You know. I do it because I love you. Yeah, the AI videos are nuts. What do people use to make those? Do you guys know? Filmora? I feel like some of the ICT ones that you guys see, I mean, they are hilarious. Do you guys see these? I'm sure you do. It's I'm like, damn, how do you make these? Some of like the trading ones are really funny. Find yourself just doom scrolling. You know, just getting a little bit of brain rot going on. Just a little bit. Just the right amount. Not too much. Just the right amount, though. Congrats on your first year as a scammer. Thanks, Davos. I appreciate it. It's fun, dude. It's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Exactly, Nika. Exactly. Bro, put yourself in a bad position, says Monkeef. No trades yet, Javi. Nuh-uh. No, this has been a pretty crazy, nasty whipsaw that we've seen so far. I know, taking in. Are you still in your short, by the way? I know you said that you went short up here with a tight stop, so I don't know if you're still in this or not. I've got nothing really that I'm scheming up at the moment, to be honest. I think though that I would be more comfortable if I felt like a long were to set itself up just based off of previous hourly, etc. But I'm content right now with sitting on my hands. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I cannot tell a lie. Bro, why would you say the N-word? What was the N-word that I said? I don't believe I said any N-words. Still in, move the stop a bit down. Nice. Good luck. Indian. Not a fan of the 2-minute inversion. Nah, I mean, the 2-minute inversion. You talking this? And it's not that I'm not a fan of it. It's just that I don't want to be entering here. And I mean, I just don't know what we're going to get. I feel like I could still frame, or I not frame, but I should say that I can still see a reality where price stays in this range. We don't see new highs and we see price come back lower, to be honest. So Just waiting. What's up, JT? I saw your question the first time. I did ignore it on purpose. I don't really know too much about Zussi other than he's like some 18-year-old kid from Europe, I think, or something. Cool accent. Cool accent. I don't know anything else really about him. Sickest ICT trader after Michael? Well, pretty bold claim. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. JT, I won't try to convince you otherwise. But no, I did not watch the podcast I'm assuming you're talking about. And I don't plan on watching it. Forex YouTube says, if I break my rules, I will take a shower. Nice. God. Oh, man. What's up, Soz? No, you're all good. You haven't missed much. We've just been hanging out, talking some shop, and watching some price. Didn't hate the London sweep into 2-minute inversion. Flam tap boom says Zussi makes fire demo trades for sure. Here's what I will say: like all the ICT traders like on X, at this point, dude, I'm not impressed by like hindsight screen recordings, and like that's all you ever see from them. Unless you guys want to believe that like all these people just never lose, but I guess everyone has their own prerogative. I don't know. I just don't see there's any like. I'm just not impressed by it, especially when they have something to sell you behind whatever that is. I genuinely, and I am biased, but I genuinely don't think. If you want to talk about being more so morally bankrupt, sometimes like one guy in the chat, I don't know if he was being serious. He might have just been fucking with me, but he said, "Congrats on a year of being a scammer." Well, I don't know if he was serious. If he was serious, that's pretty crazy. Because I would say anybody that is live streaming completely for free, even if they are like doing some sort of an affiliate marketing with a prop firm or whatever, like, dude, it could, in terms of being morally bankrupt in the trading space, like, I don't know how you get more genuine and more, how would you say, innocent, I guess, or pure than just live streaming for free. Yeah, you're doing some affiliate marketing because you want to monetize your channel, you want to monetize your time to some extent, and all you're doing is facilitating, as an affiliate, all you're doing is facilitating a transaction that was going to happen anyway. Like, you guys, let's face it, you guys were going to buy prop accounts anyway. True or true? So that's facilitating a transaction that was already going to take place versus selling you a Discord, selling you a course, selling you a mentorship, never streaming in front of you for free and showing you the good and the bad and the ugly, and just simply always trying to maintain a facade of perfection, so that way you view this person as some sort of credible, perfect trader that you can pay to learn from. And I guess if you're going to throw the word scammer on, I would put that type of an individual more so on that spectrum. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. Your thoughts on Justin Werling? I mean, I guess I don't really have any thoughts, but because I'll say this as well, guys. I'm somebody that used to have a private Discord. I didn't stream for free. I used to have a private Discord. Some of you guys found me back in probably 22 or 23. Yeah, probably 23. Some of you guys probably discovered me on TikTok or maybe very early stages of YouTube. And you know, this would have been kind of the beginning stages, I guess you could say, of like when just picture the TikTok day traders at that time. You had TJR, myself, Johnny Trades, Justin Werling, and I would say that everything feels a lot more pure and innocent when you don't have something to sell. Anytime anybody has something to sell you, there's always a huge conflict of interest with them not being as transparent as they could or should be. And I just think that because somebody sounds smart or sounds confident when you hear them talk, it allows them to sweep a lot of other things under the rug. But like I said, I don't think it gets any more pure than just trading for free in front of people. And if people like you, people fuck with you, and they want to support you by using your affiliate codes, I think that's great. Like I said, it's facilitating a transaction that was going to happen anyway. So it's not like I'm asking anybody to spend any extra money by buying a mentorship, buying a course, buying a Discord. So if that makes me a scammer, fuck it, dude. Call me a scammer. Yeah, I had the TJR beef. It wasn't really a beef, but... And he started it, by the way. For the record. He started it. I just tried finishing it, and then all of his little minions kept reporting me nonstop until my account got banned and the videos that I posted got removed, and... So, anyway. Is Tyler anti-Israel? I mean, I don't know if I would say I'm anti-Israel. I would say that I'm anti-us giving money to Israel and them having as much influence on our government as they seem to have. I'm anti that. How lucrative is the private Discord? I mean, I mean, yeah, it's a lucrative enough, but I mean, and I don't like, there's nothing inherently wrong, I guess, with having a private Discord. At the end of the day, it's not like people are forced to buy anything ever in the trading space. You know what I mean? Like if somebody wants to buy access to something because they think it will give them value, I mean, that's their own prerogative. So I don't think there's anything inherently bad about it necessarily. I just think that a lot of people don't, how do you put it? Yeah, I guess this is probably one of the most telling things ever, which is when you guys go on like TikTok or social media, just in the trading space in general, and you see all these like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old kids that supposedly just make so much money from trading. I mean, it is absolutely fucking hilarious. Like, we all know that 90-something% of traders lose money, never make money. And yet we're all supposed to believe that like there's so many 18 to 20-year-old kids making just multiple six figures from trading. Like, give me a fucking break, bro. I mean, it should be common sense, I guess, I would think, but anyway. I just find it funny. I just find it interesting. I'm like, wow, every 18 to 20-year-old is just super profitable, I guess. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Kev. I mean, it's crazy the trading space, how it's evolved in the last 5 years. Like when I first started trading as well, I felt like this wasn't really a thing. I mean, I paid for different trading, communities because of that, right? This wasn't really something that you saw too much. So I feel like there's a lot of resources today that wasn't available for a lot of people 5 years ago. I don't know. There's not really much to the beef. I mean, other than somebody in his Discord back in the day sent me a video of like TJR like talking about me on his Discord stream one morning, and he was like showing my YouTube channel and basically like asking all of his followers to go report me and all this type of stuff. And I'm just like, all right, dude. So then I made a video about him, and I don't know, he didn't like that too much. And then all the minions just came after me, dude. got banned. But I don't know. He's an interesting character. Interesting character. He is funny. Obviously a good marketer, but I don't know. When it comes to trading, I don't. The guy promotes CFD forex brokers. Here's the other thing too. This is another thing that I will say as well. And let me know what you guys think about this. I was talking with a buddy the other day, and I'm like, dude, if somebody is a trading scammer or wants to be in some way, shape, or form, the easiest way to go about doing it would actually be to be a live account trader on on social media. Oh, I don't trade props. I trade live. I've been trading live for years. Blah 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 blah. Right, and then they're never showing you broker statements, and the only time they ever show you payouts is when their students earn payouts. So they share their students' payout screenshot from their Discord on social media, and but you never see these guys post a payout themselves. Like, I'll say this: have any of you ever seen Justin Werlein post a payout from a prop firm? Let's fucking go there, should we? I think we should. Have any of you guys ever seen Justin Werlein post a personal payout from a prop firm? Yes or no? Have you ever seen TJR post a payout from a futures prop firm? Yes or no? So I will say this. I think now when it comes to like just integrity on social media in the trading space, prop firms actually add a lot of credibility, because a prop firm, it would be completely illegal for a US based futures prop firm if an influencer was out there lying about profits that they made or a payout that they took. It would be able to be third party validated by the firm, and it would be illegal for them to lie on behalf of any influencer. So in that respect, I would say props even add more credibility than these people that are sitting here trying to flaunt a story or sell a story of making a lot of money on a live account. Like, I think Justin, this is my only issue with Justin, was that when we were kind of, I should say, coming up, I guess, at the same time on social media, he's obviously blown up a lot on like YouTube. He's way ahead of me at this point. And I think for not no reason, I think that he does have some value, and he's very confident. Great talker, gets the people going, you could say. But you know, his story was like as a college kid, or like literally like an 18, 19-year-old kid, was what he said he made like $300K on a live personal account. I'm just like, to me, that is such a common sense, unbelievable story, without any validation or proof to back it up. So I would just say it's a little sus. And at this point, when it comes to the trading space with something to sell, it's just not. I feel like you guys have to be cynical, right? You should be skeptical, because the trading space is filled with a lot of people that are trying to get you to buy something from them. And it is what it is. So you gotta kind of have to filter it out. It's also illegal to kill someone? Yeah, I guess that's a good point. What about Dodgy? What about him? Good marketer. I don't think his sports cars came from IFVGs like he would try to have you believe. I think it's came from Discord money and affiliate money. I mean, he's never posted a payout more than like $420 or something. So, and listen, it's not even about the size of people's payouts or anything like that. It's more of like the principle of, because I believe that you can, because if you guys remember when him and Rips were going back and forth on social media, they were going back and forth about like Dodgy not basically showing any proof of the claims he was making. And I think Rips won that one, by the way. But, you know, Dodgy was coming back saying like, oh, why can't I have my privacy? I'll never post this or I'll never post that. And it's just like, well, you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you're in the public eye, especially with something to sell, and you're flaunting the lifestyle, you're showing the supercars, you're thanking your IFVG system and all this stuff. New hype getting put in here, by the way, boys and girls. You know, and then when you get pressed about it, you cannot claim victim and be like, oh, I would just want to keep my privacy. Like, this is, you can't have both. If you want to be a private person, then you can't flaunt your profits and these different things to try to sell something. Because to me, if people are paying you directly to learn from you and trade with you or whatever, I think they are entitled to your results, personally. Now, if you're somebody that just does everything for free and you want to be private and all these things, like, that's your right. Like I said, you just can't do both. That's how I look at it, at least. Yeah, let me know if anybody caught these longs at all. We did SMT this low here internally. I know someone in the chat, forget who, was talking about the 2-minute inversion here, so maybe they were already in off the inversion. But yeah, no, I kind of got busy yapping there a little bit, but ultimately, you can see here, this is why I was probably favoring, if anything, higher, was just simply due to the fact that this hourly responded and closed the way that it did. So that's why I wasn't looking to get short at all, really, up in here anymore. Friday high is 21. We're at 980 right now. But yeah, I did not take this at all. This was just after 10:15. Too busy yapping. Too busy yapping, boys and girls. Let's see, 10:30 incoming here in like 7 minutes. See what 10:30 has in store. You're right, Lang Trades. The 2-minute inversion is going nuts. Did you take it, Lang Trades? I know that was you that was talking about it, wasn't it? Ali says you missed a beautiful trade. You talk a lot. You're right. I should just be mute and not talk on stream. Stop that BE and then re-entered? Oh, okay. What about Tory trades? I don't know. What do you want me to say? Do you want to just go through a list of every day trader? I'll just give you my opinion on all of them. Is that what we're doing today? Keep in mind, I don't know any of these people personally. I tend to believe that you know, again, I'm biased, but maybe I just have a soft spot for people that live stream and do everything for free. I just for some reason, my initial knee-jerk reaction when people have something to sell is usually you could find very easily holes in their story, whatever it happens to be, that definitely would raise some red flags. And, you know, a wise man once said, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, you know, pretty good chance it might be a duck. But, you know. But also at the end of the day, it's irrelevant to me at the same time, right? Like, whether or not somebody is who they say they are or not, or whether they make all their money from a Discord or some sort of course sales or not, or from trading or not, it doesn't affect my life at all, right? Because whether they made money from trading or whether it was from just like Discord sales, yeah, I mean, my bank account doesn't change really, so yeah, well, not really, it doesn't change at all. Big Head Reef says, I love when Tyler talks a lot. See? Thank you, Big Head Reef. Thank you, Big Head Reef. I want to watch this 5-minute. Yeah, if we can maintain and hold this 5-minute gap, and then we see price start continuing higher, I would probably look to scalp this up to that Friday high. I think that would make sense at this point. However, if we flip this, we're probably coming back for some of these internal lows here. So let's see. Let's see. I mean, I came into the day with very low expectations and totally expecting to not take a trade. So even though you guys are like, you missed a beautiful trade here, it's just like, well, I don't know. I just don't see it that way. But yeah, let's see. I think the cleanest entry would have been this 1 minute change in the state with this SMT. Stop here at the low. Yeah, you got a nice 1.7. You could have got a 2R if you held all the way to the high of that move. But yeah, you got a nice about 50 points there if you participated in that. Monday's your worst day for a reason. Yeah, it depends on the Monday. The Mondays that are no news Mondays, day before CPI, these types of Mondays are, I mean, they're generally just days I'm totally expecting to not touch any buttons, if I'm being honest. But outside of that, I actually, for some reason, seem to do pretty decent most Mondays. If anything, it's like Tuesdays are my freaking... Based on my back testing stats, I like Tuesdays are actually my biggest kryptonite most of the time, it seems like, and Fridays if the objective has been met. One of one funding, we don't listen. We don't negotiate with terrorists. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Man, look at this. Flipping this on its head. Yeah, Kev, unfortunately that is true. I agree. And it's not even about like, some people would view what you said, Kevin, and be like, "Oh, you're just a hater." But like, I don't know. I feel the same way. Sometimes people call me a hater just for probably like some of the things we were just talking about, but I don't think it makes me a hater. Just like when ICT was in my chat and he probably thought that I was like talking shit about him, but really all I was doing was like just calling out some of the you know, things that have been said and done that I'm like, it makes you raise an eyebrow, you know? And I think that's fair. I mean, if I did that, I wouldn't get away with it. Like if I said something and then did another, or you know, if I was being suspect about something, I mean, shit, I would totally expect to be called out for it. I mean, I feel like that's just kind of common sense, but I don't know if that makes you a hater. It's like it'd be like, why can't I question Israel, right? It's like a coping mechanism. People are like, "Oh, you're just a hater." It's just like, well, is it true or not? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, ICT did say something. He hasn't been back since. It's unfortunate. I think he might be mad at me. ICT might be pissed. 10:30, boys and girls. Yeah, looking at like this 15, looking at the 30, the way that closed, we failed to even close this 30-minute above the opening price here at 9:30. We just inversed this 5-minute. Let's see if we could maybe frame a possible. I'm not hating the idea of shorting this back down into the range. Oops. Come on, man. So just kind of framing this up from this last leg down to see if we can get a retracement back to equilibrium. Maybe look to put a limit on there. Stop at the high if we're going to get it. But anyway. Yeah, very true, Kevin. Very true, Kevin. It's an easy perspective to have too when you're at one point or another we're the victim of any sort of scammery or deceit, you know, which I absolutely was. I absolutely was a couple of times, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pop this sell limit on. I'm going to go for a 1 to 2 if we can get. It'll be just under a 1 to 2 here. It'll be 56 points going to this recent low. But I just have the limit set in a relative premium of this leg down. I'm totally fine if it doesn't pick me up. But ultimately would like to see, we got, what time is it? Yeah, 10:30. So I'd like to see maybe this hourly actually end up flipping bearish. But going off these 15-minute, this 15-minute structure here, I'd like to see this become a swing high, and then we see price trade back down into this range. Thought we could manipulate a little bit more on this 15-minute, get up into this wick. Obviously, a lot of imbalances being left in here. BPRs. Do you think Justin isn't legit? I mean, it doesn't really matter what I think at the end of the day, does it? If you're asking me, do I think his story about making $300,000 2 years in a row from trading alone before Discord and mentorship sales, do I believe that story? No. But if you want to believe it, I mean, you can believe it if you want. I don't believe that story, but I'm not saying you guys should like you don't need to like go boycott him or anything like that, but I tend to believe, and we see it over and over again in the trading space, that people will fabricate their stories early on and gain some credibility, and then they ride the coattails of that. You know, and then they make, but then once you make money from whatever you do, then it's easy to still sell the lifestyle. And I mean, there's no doubt he's made millions of dollars off of Discord and mentorship sales. Same with TJR, as well as his CFD broker affiliate deals. So they got money. There's no doubt about that. They got money. And once you got money, I will say trading is easier. It's easier to make money trading when you're making a lot of money from other things. That is a fact. What did ICT? ICT said something like, focus on yourself. ICT is overrated or something like that. And then I think William in the chat invited him to a gay bar, if I remember correctly. I don't know if that was William or somebody else. I think it was William, though, in the chat. He invited him to a gay bar, and ICT responded saying, "William, I will not be joining you there." And then he left the stream, and then I haven't seen him. He hasn't been back since. But we were just talking about like the Robbins Cup, and I just said I was a little bit disappointed that it went the way that it did after he talked as much shit as he did, and so I assume he probably just thinks I'm a hater, but it is what it is. ICT, if you're listening, I wasn't being a hater, man. Please let me come back to Family Christmas. It's cold out here. Oh, sorry, Goslin. Hang on. I think if someone is trading live, like you, for example, here, I think doesn't matter if you show payout or something like that, as long as profitable when trading live, YouTube or his group. Of course, they make most of their money from that. Yeah, for sure. They spent on props. That's easy. Exactly. Yeah. Yep, I agree, Goslin. I agree. These rumors TGR doesn't even trade. There's rumors that TGR doesn't even trade. Well, I mean, when he posts like any trade recaps, it's just like a long or short position tool on a chart. And then he's supposedly executing from his phone, from Trade Locker or whatever. But that's why I just don't trust anybody that uses CFDs at all. It's like, come on. I mean, do you really even have to explain it? I don't think so. The only thing I'm debating doing different with this position is maybe being even a little bit more stingy with my entry and going for like an OTE. Like this. Yeah, I think I will, boys and girls. I think I will. What's up, Bella? I'm doing all right. I'm doing well, actually. I'm doing fucking fantastic. If I was doing any better, I'd be you. If I was doing any better, I would be you. Don't you think the 5-minute BPR will hold it? I mean, it could, yeah, but I'm perfectly okay with the position that I have. Keeping in mind that, like, again, it's more of a range-bound day than anything, in my opinion. And when you see a lot of times with these big range-bound days, when we're not distributing, you're going to see price with a more so of a willingness to, you know, create these like deeper retracements into a price leg as well. Not to say that it can't hold this 5-minute. I know we're hitting the 5-minute gap right now. Not to say that we can't just hit this and immediately fall. I just don't think it's as likely. And honestly, if it happens, I'm totally fine not being in I'm fine not taking a trade today, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm completely content if I don't get put into a position today. I was going to take the day off, but I didn't. But we're here. I was on Baby Pips in 2012. That's actually where I learned as well, taking in. I was on Baby Pips in 2016. No. Yeah. Started on it in 2016. Came back to it in like 2019. Finished off the School of Pipsology. Taking in. You remember that? The School of Pipsology. Oh, man. I'm taking the quizzes. If I didn't get a perfect score, I'd go back and redo it. Man. Crazy. But, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't go as far as to say I'm not like an ICT hater at all. I just, like I said, I'm very realistic in my opinion. I'm grateful to ICT. Whether you view him as a marketer or a trader, it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, or whether or not you believe he authored the concepts or if he stole them from someone else. Bottom line is he popularized the concepts. We all trade the concepts, so I can't say we all. A lot of us trade the concepts because of him. And, you know, a lot of us have had some degree of success, right? Some more than others using it. So, listen, I'm never going to fault the guy. I'm going to give the guy credit where the credit is due, but I believe I'm justified in potentially criticizing the things that are critique worthy, you know? And I think your word is one of those things. When you say you're going to do something and you don't live up to your word, people should have the right to call you out on it. Because if you don't got your word, then you got nothing in this world. Can I get an amen, chat? Can I get an amen? My favorite PD array would be probably an order block or a breaker block. Preferably one that created a fair value gap. All right, boys, let's see if we're going to get picked up on this. We are back at 50% of the range. My entry, my limit order is set here at OTE of this price leg with the idea that we could see this 15-minute rejection continue to hold and then push lower back into this range. I feel like we've generated a lot of internal sell side here now that we could come see. We got this huge fair value gap down in here as well. I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Obviously, if I'm wrong, we're probably going to the Friday high. But, yeah, this is good to me. New 15-minute in a minute. What do we think? Do we love it or do we hate it, chat? Love it or hate it? I'm not changing my limit either. I'm not going to enter here. If I don't get this limit order and it just tanks, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Limit there is just for OT. El Grande. I think today would be a good day to expect deeper retracements into legs because we're more range bound. So we'll see. My win rate in the back test, it really just depends. So it's like there's definitely periods that are better than others. I would say like when things are going great, you know, win rate can be upwards of 70 to 80% in some cases. And then there's other times when it's like 40 to 50%, you know? Oh man. I will be a little sad if I get left behind by that little bit. But to me, this will be good. It'll most likely got triggered in on this. It will most likely be my only trade of the day as well. Because I'm going to save my ammunition for CPI. Gingers are black? What? No, I did not hear that. I did not hear that gingers are black. I don't know if I agree. I don't think that I do. But I also did not hear that. No. Tony says I'm cooked. Maybe I might be cooked, yeah. We might just stay bullish. Tony says enter buy. I'm not going to enter a buy. You can enter a buy. You know exactly where my stop is, so that'd be good for you. I think you should do that. I think you should do that. But I like my trade. I'm okay with this. What is the line? What do you mean, Cool Shady? The line on TradingView? Are you talking about just like the horizontal ray? Stream sniping my stop? Oh, come on. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the stream snipers. Bashi, I'm not gonna Google it. Like I said, I didn't hear that, and I don't believe it, even if Google says it. Oh yeah, Cool Shady. I use a horizontal ray to mark out levels, buy side, or just, you know, new week open gap, whatever. So it always extends to the right. I got you, Cool Shady. But yeah, I use trendline for this. This is trendline liquidity that I'm marking out, which is where I'm looking to target us to trade through. Tyler, do you think my stop loss placement was just lucky when it did not hit by 3 points on multiple trades? Maybe, but I would say if you're putting your stop loss at a structural level, like a swing high or a swing low, or like on the other side of some PD arrays, I don't think that's lucky necessarily. Need to see this 15-minute stick turn bearish and stay there. Let's see you expand for this 15-minute low. You dirty dog. Come on. Close it? Nah. Nah. If we can get back down into like the 40s, though, around 9:30 opening price, we'll look to probably go break even. You look like Tanya. I do. Elise Belka's in the chat said the chat deleted it. The bot deleted it because it was all caps. But what do you guys think? Chat, he said I look like Tanya. I don't know what that means. What's up, Carolina? I don't know. There's plenty of reasons I came to YouTube, but I would say, you know, I didn't feel like, one, I didn't like the obligation of feeling like I was expected to trade all the time because people were paying for something. And then also it like just kind of creates a environment for people to just signal bot you, which people are doing obviously on YouTube streams as well. But, you know, especially when someone is paying for something, like that's what they're doing. They're trying to take your signals basically. And I just don't think that serves the trading community a whole lot. As much as just trading live on YouTube for free. The good, the bad, the ugly. The wins, the losses, the break evens, the crash outs. It's all here. It's all here. Well, it was looking decent here. We got the reaction down. I thought maybe after we got this inversion, we would see price just continue to fall through. Now we're surging again. Stop is 989. And yeah, macro is beginning as well. What's up here? This is an indicator, power of 3. These are the 15-minute candles. My idea for the long was this, that we got this rejection after taking this high, and that I wanted to see this wick hold, and then we just see price come back into the range, be more of like a range-bound seek and destroy type of a profile day. But perhaps we're just going to drift higher. Kind of a bummer considering the reaction we got. I thought this was looking real good. I was getting ready to start talking shit to the chat. We'll take the Friday high. Yeah, we might. 21.5. $10.20 reversal. This was a quarter to 11, and now we're getting up 11 a.m. here soon. Last line in the sand, boys and girls, is our rejection block right here. Where's my, I thought I had one. Let me just do, yeah. Rejection block. All right. Stopped out there. Minus 500. Probably going to be my only trade of the day, honestly. Did not get the continuation lower here after that rejection on the 15. It's all right. Yeah. Traded back through the entire wick. Let's see what happens. Well, yeah, for those of you guys that were saying go long here, I guess congratulations. You just used me as your, you just used my sim funded as your liquidity. So told you. I guess you did. I guess you told me. I guess you did. You did tell me, I guess. You might see me projectile vomit on stream though if this just like tanks after top ticking me at stop loss. I literally might projectile vomit in a 360-degree circle on stream if this happens. I long, no, I didn't. Will you guys feel bad for me if that happens or not really? Thanks for nothing, rejection blog. Dick. Zero, that's trading. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, boys and girls. Took the L on that one. You know what ICT says.
You're going to do it wrong. You're going to have transactions that don't pan out, that are profitable. And it doesn't mean you can't trade. It doesn't mean that your system's flawed. It doesn't mean that you won't eventually become long-term consistent. It just means that individual decision didn't pan out for you. And that's okay. That's one of the main takeaways I want you to understand.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect! I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake!
Yeah, I guess I should have slept in today too, huh? Damn. Damn, damn, damn. All right, boys, 11 a.m. incoming here. I'm just going to watch as we roll through the 11 a.m. hour. Like I said, it's unlikely that I'll put another trade on. Never say never, but it's unlikely, I think. I mean, we're not displacing through this high at the moment, but new hourly candle. Dang. Well, let's do a P&L check quick. See how you guys are doing. Oh, come on, man. It's not. Oh, that's why. That's why, boys and girls. I got to close the first one. Yeah, I got to give it up for the chat. The chat was bullish today in the chat. I guess the longs are making money, dude. The longs are making money. Oops. Green, red. Let me know, boys and girls. Are we green, red, or are we flat on the day? Welcome to the Monday L Club. All right, man. Thanks for keeping my spot warm for me. I'm not upset, Allie. It is what it is. I was okay with the trade. I even shortened the risk by, instead of entering off of premium of the leg, going to OTE. risking an even 25 points on that. So I was totally cool with the risk. No, I'm all right with this. I felt like more of the range bound price would have made more sense to me on a day like today. No news, day before CPI. So to me, I played what I felt was logical. So no, I'm good. I'm good with that. I am good with that. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the 11 a.m. Like I told you guys, for that idea to have worked out, I ultimately was hoping to see the 10 a.m. hourly candle, which is right here. Like I said, hold the rejection here, and then ultimately actually look to flip bearish, which did not happen, obviously. We pumped, ended up closing above the high. Friday high is extremely close proximity at this point. So wanted to play the range bound idea, and we didn't get it. Shucks. What's funny is if you look at like the 5-minute price action on ES, look at this. I mean, I guess NQ as well. pretty nasty. But just a slow little grind higher here. But man. What are we, 2 minutes into the new hour? Friday high. Oh, goodness. Let me tell you, we just get a ripper today. Just rip it all the way through. On a no news Monday, day before CPI. Yeah, what do you guys feeling CPI is gonna do tomorrow? Are we bullish or are we bearish for CPI? In the chat. Friday high incoming, boys and girls. Shout out to the Bulls, dude. Shout out to you guys that went long. You guys are nailing it. You typically have first presented for value gap on chart. Why not today? Mainly just because really the only bias that I was holding for today was to see more of like a seek and destroy profile. See kind of like a broadening formation, if you will, as this plays out. And as right now, we're not really getting it as much, you know? So like that's kind of what I was expecting here. I was expecting, you know, no follow through this high. We immediately inversed all of these bullish PD rays that took out the high. And just given that the, you know, where we're at on the economic calendar for the week, I felt like staying in the range made more sense. And after generating the sell side, getting picked up here, I don't know. I liked the idea there. I really did. And I was just asking for internal range liquidity to be taken out. I wasn't even looking to trade back down to the low of the day or anything. So, did pan out. The trendline traders actually, the trendline traders got that one. All you had to do is just draw this beautiful trend line. Tory Trades banked on this, guys, today. Friday high was taken just now, by the way, boys and girls. Shout out to the Bulls, man. You guys got it. The Bulls got it. Gotta give it to them. Gotta give it to them. RIP to the Bears. RIP. RIP. But I'm all right with it, honestly. Friday high was taken. I mean, yeah, I just marked out the on the hourly here. It might not be the daily candle from Friday, if that's what you're talking about. I've noticed that like when I'm looking at price like this on the like the hourly, I've got obviously the days divided. And I just marked out this high here. So I'm considering this the Friday high. It might not be the Friday high on the daily chart. Because the daily divider is based on New York midnight, not based on the daily candle, which is not based on New York midnight, obviously. Does that make sense? But let's check. Yeah, the day. Yeah. Friday, yeah. So it's not the, it's ironically enough, it's like just right about consequent encroachment of that wick on the actual like daily candlestick. But yeah, the divider here for like any of these ICT concepts indicators are all going to be using New York midnight as your new day. So when I'm marking out like daily highs and stuff, that's sometimes what you might see a discrepancy with. Yeah, right. Right in the 11 a.m. macro too. I'm just trying to frame up like, I mean, gosh, yeah, even you, like your best trade today, I guess a little bit of hindsight here, but your best trade today was really this SMT here. Some of you guys, it sounded like, did take this SMT here, and then even like this 1 minute order block, changing the state of delivery entry would have been good. The only tough part would have been if you were in this trade, right? Stop here at the low. If you were in this trade, you know, we take out this high and then we come all the way back down to entry. So I guess I don't know. For those of you guys that did take that, let me know. To me, that would have been a hard hold, right? Like to me, going break even there would have made a lot of sense. So maybe you got stopped at break even, especially if you were trying to leave runners for Friday high. But ultimately, that position ended up holding. Not bearish necessarily, Sixel. Just wanted to see more range bound price. Was more the expectation. So it wasn't that I was bearish necessarily. It was just that we had already been trading above recent highs, and I wanted to see price trade back down into the range. Didn't get it. We're seeing price actually, I don't want to say it's expanding, but we kind of are expanding higher. We are up, I guess, from the London low today. It's not like a lot of points. It's only 200 points. Which obviously on the NASDAQ is not a ton, but I mean, it's pretty good. That was your trade, got break even, then lost the short. Oh no. Did you at least partial some profits off of the initial high being taken out? Hey Tim, give me some good news at least. Look at the 1 hour chart I just did. What about the 1 hour chart do you want me to see? If you're telling me like, oh, look at this 1 hour, I already pointed this out. I avoided shorts early because of this. And then we held. And then the way that the 9 a.m. candle closed, wicking back down into the new week opening gap, already expecting more of a range bound condition today. You know, as I scaled down 15-minute, this was the rejection. This 15-minute stick here, this was the rejection that I wanted to see respect. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Tis what it is. Just got to take the loss like a champ and move on. Just kidding. You got to panic and absolutely get flustered and revenge trade. We can't walk away red on the day. You can't walk away red. Green or nothing. Right, chat? No, you're good, Drop Shop. You're good. You're good. I'm being facetious, by the way, boys and girls. If you couldn't tell. Yeah, fair enough, Michael. Fair enough. But yeah, looking at the poll in the chat, let's see. 40% red, 26% flat, 34% green. So not super lopsided, a little bit more red than green. Yeah. I mean, we can't keep going higher, right? Oh, yeah, we could. It's always possible. I still feel like this is going to just slam down here at some point. Oof. Oof. Oh. I'm doing it. All right, boys. I did it. I did it. I'm doing it again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, we'll see. We'll see if this bites me in the butt. But 2-minute, 3-minute change in the state of delivery. I want to see this hold as a bullish or bearish order block. And Friday high is taken. Gosh, dude, I just want to see this be back in the range. If we keep drifting higher, I'm going to be cooked here. But yeah, risking another 25 points. Just ripping. Probably won't get into a trade. Yeah, I know. I know what I said. I know what I said. I did say probably. I didn't say 100%. For the record. Listen, if I'm cooked, I'm cooked. I'll take my 2 L's and I'll go to the gym and come back tomorrow. And I'll regret having traded today. That's it. You know, just like every other red day. Just like every other red day. What is my body fat percentage? I don't fucking I don't know. Probably more than it should be. If I had to guess, it's probably, I don't know, bro. Fucking 15 to 19%. I don't know. I'm not gonna move my stop a little bit. No, if it's gonna go higher, it's gonna go higher. I'm just gonna be done. I don't know what my body fat. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It might be 15%. I'm just trying not to give you a bullshit answer like fucking 10 to 12%. I know it's not that. I'm 5. I'm like just a smidge under 5'10. I'm gonna say 5'10. Let's call it 5'10. I'm 5'10. 170, like 176, just depending on the day. You know what I mean? Depends on if I've eaten some carbs or not, but whatever that makes me. I want to get down to, by end of summer, I want to get down to like 165, 170. What size pants do I wear? Jesus. Listen, I wear Magnum condoms. Just kidding. I don't wear condoms. No. I'm circumcised. I don't know, I'm like a 30-inch waist. 31 if I don't want them too tight. No, I'm serious. I literally just got some pants in because I gotta be a groomsman in another wedding here soon. Dude, I know. I'm just gonna tell girls I'm 6 foot. And then we'll win them over with our charm and charisma afterward. They don't care about the height. They just say that. If you guys haven't learned by now, women lie. I don't know what to tell you. If you needed me to teach you that, you might be cooked. Thoughts? I don't trade crypto, stock operator. I hold crypto, which is going well. See, Bitcoin's selling off. What's NQ's fucking problem? You know what I mean? YM. Oh, look at YM. Oh my god. Yuck. Why is NQ going higher, but Bitcoin's dumping? Come on. What kind of bullshit is this? We're all liars. Yeah, but women lie way more. Women lie way more than guys, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I mean, just when they put on makeup, they're lying. Are they not? It's not even your real face. The moment they step out into public, they're lying. How is that? You know what I'm saying? What's there to do in Minnesota? I don't know. I'm in Wisconsin. Go to the George Floyd mural, maybe? No, there's stuff to do in Minnesota. I got some friends that live in Minnesota. Tyler, you lie about your height. No, I did not lie about my height. No, I didn't. I was joking when I said that I tell people I'm 6 foot. I wish I was 6 foot. But all my height went to other places. Israel. Just like all my tax dollars. Oh, you guys didn't like that? I thought that was a good one. Guess not. Nazar, that would be nice if you could figure out a way to do that. Oh, and Ukraine, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't know. Are we going to get this sell-off ever? I have been to Europe technically, but I was not allowed to leave the airport because it was during COVID and I did not have the COVID passport or whatever. So I was stuck in the Paris airport for like 8 to 10 hours. So technically I've been there, but also not really. Dude, I've heard that, TS. I've heard not so great things about France, actually. Came down, basically bounced right off my entry here. I saw green for a half of a second. You can see the 5 minute. Look at this shit. Just let go. President Trump threatens severe tariffs on Russia if no deal is made within 50 days. Oh, so nay. If this doesn't tank the market now, nothing ever will. Severe tariffs? Listen, NQ. I don't think Trump's fucking around. Him and Putin are not getting along right now, so you better act accordingly here. That is what I'm thinking. Tariff talks. Tariff talks. Tariff talks. Tank this shit. Tank this shit. You think I'm revenge trading not a good setup? Well, I don't hate it though. Let me tell you why. So we took out the Friday high. I've already have this expectation that we're going to be more range bound today, but so far that hasn't been correct. But that is my expectation going into the day, and I'm sticking with it. Took out the Friday high as we scaled down to like the 1, 2, 3 minute chart. Nice bearish order block, changing the state of delivery, whatever you would like to call it. And just playing off of that, expecting us to trade back down into the range. I don't know if you call that a bad setup or not. Like I said, I don't mind it. Playing off the same expectation that we see more range bound price instead of just continued expansion higher. So we'll see, man. We'll see if it plays out. You'll say I'm a genius. If it doesn't play out, you'll say I'm a scammer. So, I mean, shit. What do you want from me? Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? You are. Who do you think you are? I am. David, I'm gonna need you to comment in English, pal. I can't read whatever you're typing there. I don't have a translator. Handy. My TP is far away. That's your opinion, I guess. My TP is this is this an hour? No, it's not an hourly low. 10:30. I'm just going for the most recent low in this leg, but I'm eyeballing it a little bit that it's probably, I mean, yeah, it's back in discount of the range here. Yeah. Literally just under discount of the range. We're SMTing right now. ES is putting in new highs. 11:30 incoming in a couple of minutes. I will have went BE. What? I've been in profit by like all of like 3 points. Let's get an exact measurement. Exactly 3 points. I've seen 3 points of profit on this trade. I guess so. Stock operator. Yeah. Go, Pat, go. I know, laying trades. That was an opportunity missed by me. You would have waited for 11:30? Alrighty. Sounds good. I think you will wait early. Are you saying you think I was way early on my entry? Why do you say that? Because I've been sitting in shop for 20 minutes? Why do you think I'm early? So what? I've been sitting in drawdown for 20 minutes. Why didn't you tell me that 20 minutes ago, Anthony Amp? No, Capil. On Trade, if I've had a household, you can have 5 accounts. Can't seem to find the article. Do you know something? Yeah, it's 5, Sone. Or are you saying, do I play any sports, stock operator? I mean, not anymore, I guess, other than like golfing. Growing up, I played football, basketball, baseball. Listen, not to brag or nothing, but your boy might have won a state championship throwing the old pigskin around. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know, hey. Some of us got it like that, I guess. You know what I mean? But yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. Just golf. Going to the gym. I mean, the gym's not really a sport, but is the emotional cost of this trade worth it? The emotional cost? Do I look emotional? I feel like I'm not being very emotional right now. I'm just sitting in it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Am I happy to be sitting in chop for 25 minutes now? No. But like we've said, I don't control the candles. I only control my entry, my stop loss, and my take profit. And that's it. That is it, man. Yeah, shit. Could just go for a nice little static R here, 2R. If we can get it. We love my entry as support, though. We are just supporting off my entry right now. From who you learn trading? I've learned trading from a lot of different sources over the years, I guess, but the way that I trade now, ICT, in my own experience. My TB is too far away. Well, I need to have some. I need to have some good reward here. You know. And if my overall idea is correct that we get more range bound type of price, I mean, I don't see why price won't return all the way back down to like the new week opening gap, honestly. 938. Holy, support my entry. Come on. This is wild. Break it. Break it down. Yes. Kind of like that. Oh my god. We better not just sweep these little lows and then just fly. Oh, I'm going to kill myself. Oh, boy. You guys see the sensitivity there? Oh, boy. Peace out, Melda. That sucks. We wicked the lows here, and now we just flying again. I don't know. I'm gonna go stop to this recent high on the 1 minute. Shave off a little risk. 17-point stop. Dang. Nasty. Peace out, Michael. Yeah. I am trapped in this consolidation. I am trapped. About to be taken out here, though, I'm thinking. Good luck on your long. What's up, Twister? Suicide Watch? No, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Just kidding, it's worse. Get out. I mean, I got nothing to really save by getting out here versus here. We came down, generated the sell side, and then immediately ran it and came right back up. And so I moved my stop down to this recent high. So thinking that if we go to new highs, like this was a manipulation. But yeah, obviously getting caught in a consolidation right now. That's very ugly. Very ugly. That sucks. Look at this fucking price action. Holy cow. Yuck. Yeah, should have took the day off, boys. Should have not traded today at all. No news Monday, day before CPI. Stopped out there. 2 L's, both trying to go short into the range, and we're just dragging price higher to new highs, it looks like. So 2 L's for me, man. Damn. Gonna have to redeem tomorrow for CPI. Oops. Meanwhile, Bitcoin's dropping. That's nice. Oh, well. Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well. But hey, boys, tomorrow's a new day. We'll get it back tomorrow. Brett Simba, I believe, will be live with me tomorrow morning on stream, boys and girls. And we'll be doing some giveaways is the plan as of right now. So, appreciate you guys showing up. Like the stream before you go. It's the only thing that's going to make me feel better after these couple paper cuts I took today. If you guys caught longs today, congrats. Yeah. You guys got it. You guys got it. What can I say? Down $800. Little over 800. Actually, almost $900 today. So, yeah, dude. Fuck. I just got caught in consolidation on this last one. Fuck, bro. I'm going to open my charts in 15 minutes and price is going to be all the way down here, I bet. I'm going to be sad, but what can I do? What can I do? We live to trade another day, boys and girls. That's all we can do at this point. Hey, appreciate you guys showing up. Like the stream before you go. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace and love, everybody.
Power trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.